Every year, New Japan Pro Wrestling has the big show of the year, which is the 4th of January Tokyo Dome show. Now, this really is the show that kicks off the calendar year for Japanese professional wrestling. The match list has just finally been announced. This could genuinely be one of the biggest wrestling events of the year, but unfortunately still do not seem to grasp the fact that they should really announce the match list a couple of months in advance, so that people can know what matches are coming out. It genuinely could be one of the biggest events of the year. It still is one of the biggest events of the year, but it truly could be a worldwide spectacular if they announced, they put the public relations, the PR stuff into mass effect and really pushed the whole publicity and actually have the entire match list announced months in advance, and they got great publicity, so it could be something that fans all around the world could really look forward to. But of course, you get a lot of wrestling fans that do look forward to it anyway. The match list has just been announced yesterday, and I'll go through and announce the whole match listing, the whole card of the event. Obviously, it's the Wrestle Kingdom show from New Japan. It will take place again on the 4th of January. It's always the 4th of January if they can. Like I said, it's the first New Japan show of the year, and it really is their biggest show. And this year it has guests from All Japan, Pro Wrestling No. 01 and CMLL, and no Americans guest stars, not company wise anyway. But there are a few names that many professional wrestling fans will actually recognise. There's like I said, no American companies guesting, but there are several recognisable names to American and European wrestling fans. There's 11 matches on this card, all except from the top match, the main event, which is for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship, have a subheading, a name for that match. Here is the official lineup. This is from OneWrestling.com, so hopefully this should be correct. There's 11 matches for this card. The first match is for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championship. The team of Davey Richards and Rocky Romero, who are the Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, will defend their title against Prince Devitt and Ryosuke Taguchi. This should be a good match. All four are excellent junior heavyweight workers. Again, it looks a really good card to me. A lot of veterans. The second match is the Aerial Kingdom match featuring CMLL Super Estrellas, which means superstars. It's a team of Jushin Thunder Liger, Tiger Mask, and Kushida, alongside Mascara Dorada, going up against the team of couple of recognisable names: Taka Michinoku, Taichi, Atlantis, and Valiente. And again, all these relatively junior heavyweights. They really obviously Jushin Thunder Liger, Tiger Mask, which is Tiger Mask 4 of course. Valiente is an up and comer. Taka Michinoku is well known from his WWE days. Atlantis is an absolute legend in CML in Mexico. This is again, there's good contenders. All of these matches have great guys in them. The third match is they're calling it the New Japan Respiration match. It's Kazuchi Okada and Yoshihashi triumphant return match. It'll be Kazuki Okada versus Yoshihashi. And Yoshihashi makes his return, of course, in this match. The next match, the fourth match, is Blue Justice Never Die. This was another tag team match. It's going to be Yuji Nagata and Wataru Inoue versus Masakatsu Funaki and Masayuki Kono. Again, a decent match. Yuji Nagata is one of the most famous New Japan workers, and I know Inoue is one of the most famous junior heavyweight division wrestlers. Again, Funaki is not the former WWE guy; it's a different guy. Koro is a good wrestler. This should be definitely a war match, really. The fifth match is Tokyo Monster War. Now this is a couple of American guys. MVP Montel Porter, of course, formerly of the WWE, teams up with another former WWE superstar, Shelton Benjamin, and they will go up against the team of Yurio Takahashi, and also a former he's teaming up with a former ECW superstar, 01 leader Masato Tanaka. Obviously, a lot of people will know Tanaka from the ECW days. A very hardcore individual. I believe if I don't know the rules of this match will be like it says Monster War, so it could be no disqualification. The rules have not been confirmed yet, but if it was a kind of hardcore match, I would say Masato Tanaka and Takahashi to win, because everybody knows how much of a hardcore guy and a really tough guy that Tanaka is. Although he's a lot thinner and smaller now than he was in these ECW days, he is still a very, very tough guy. They are great at the hardcore brawling stuff. The sixth match is the IWGP Tag Team Championship match. This is for the IWGP International Wrestling Grand Prix Heavyweight Tag Team Championships. The defending champions are the team of Giant Bernard and Machine Gun Carl Anderson, and they are an extremely good tag team. Carl Anderson came in after Tom Cole left New Japan. They have really established themselves in New Japan Professional Pro Wrestling as a tremendous team. That is why they are tag team champions. They also have recently got to the final of a tag team tournament. They've won several tag team tournaments this year alone. At least 2 tag team tournaments they've won, and so they will defend their titles against another 2 veterans of Japanese wrestling, Satoshi Kojima and Hiroshi Tenzan. Again, this is another battle of the big tough guys. Tenzan is a real tough guy. Really typical Japanese solid wrestler, tough brawler with the headbutts, and he does his own version of the Tombstone Pile Driver. He is a really tough guy. Kojima is no slouch either in the ring, and no scaredy cat when it comes to hardcore stuff. So a couple of these matches could really go hardcore tag team matches. Again, some of them the rules have not been established or reported definitively, which is only I can only give the lineup. The next match, the 7th match, is New Japan Pro Wrestling versus Noah Pro Wrestling Noah Battle Concentration 1, which is the first Noah versus New Japan match. It's Hiroki Goto versus Takashi Sugiura. Takashi Sugiura is a former Pro Wrestling Noah GHC Global Honor Crown Heavyweight Champion. He has again I've said it in the previous video, he has the record for 14 defences of the GHC Heavyweight Championship before losing it to Go Shiozaki. This again, a lot of these matches are going to be tough brawl matches. This is very much looking at the card. This is very much the looking at the way they put the matches together. It really does look like they're going for a real tough, stiff, solid style matches and tough brawls. Look for weapons and various things outside brawling all over the New Japan stage area and all over the Tokyo Dome. We are really looking at the hardcore, really physical battle card for this event. The next match 8, is Fighting Without Honor or Humanity. Again, the name suggests another hardcore match. Again, is going to be a real hardcore brawling, physical match styles for this year, for this 2012 edition of the Tokyo Dome Show. Another hardcore wrestler, Togi Makabe, who used to be a very hardcore wrestler, tag team wrestler, will go against Yoshihiro Takayama. Takayama, another really tough guy, legend of Japanese wrestling. This again, it's very hardcore, very stiff, very hardcore. That's again, that's the same vein running through all these matches. The 9th match will be the New Japan versus Noah Battle Concentration 2, the second round of Noah versus New Japan. This is another tag team match. It's going to be Shinsuke Nakamura and Toru Yano, representing New Japan Pro Wrestling, will go up against two guys from Noah who will definitely are battling hard, and certainly will be future well thought of legends in Japanese wrestling. Current current GHC heavyweight champion from Pro Wrestling Noah, Go Shiozaki, will team up with Naomichi Marufuji, another excellent talent. These two guys are really the future of Noah and two future legends of Japanese professional wrestling. This match is a great match. Nakamura is a long time main event guy in New Japan. Toru Yano is getting to that level again, and again Shiozaki and Naomichi Marufuji are two of Noah's top guys, which is why it's one of the semi-main event matches on the card, on such a huge show. The 10th match, the penultimate match, will be Genius versus Genius. This match I'm looking forward to seeing actually. This could be one of the matches of the night. Followed his career for many years. It will be Kaiji Muto, obviously known to fans world over, also known as the Great Muta. Obviously everybody knows the Poison Mist. He uses a lot of the same offense as Muto as he does at the Great Muta, and he will face Tetsuya Naito. Again, the Genius versus Genius, two veterans of the ring, two innovative guys. This could be a match of the night. I'm really looking forward to this match. Naito is a great wrestler. Muto I've followed since the late 1980s in WCW, NWA, National Wrestling Alliance, when that was all one company. When we first got it, WCW World Championship Wrestling programming here in the UK, they were still obviously a part of the NWA until 1993. Muto was a very regular guest. In fact, he got his big break in America in National Wrestling Alliance, being featured in World Championship Wrestling. That's how he got his big break. And of course, New Japan, seeing All Japan and the Japanese companies have booked him, and he does really go around various companies. He's of course appeared in Pro Wrestling Noah, New Japan. He is very much a revered legend of professional wrestling in Japan, and pretty much has free reign of who he wrestles for. Again, he's been wrestled in the UK, he's wrestled all over the world, and a genuine legend of professional wrestling. The last match is a very interesting match. This was set up in a in-ring showdown about 2 months ago. Obviously nothing was made official, but now this finally has. The main event of this, the New Japan Tokyo Dome show on the 4th of January, coming up in 2 weeks. It will be for the International Wrestling Grand Prix World Heavyweight Championship. This is of course the main title in New Japan. The current reigning defending champion is Hiroshi Tanahashi, and another excellent worker. There is not a bad worker on this card at all. This is a really good card. It's put together a lot of veterans, guys who know how to work. Tanahashi will defend his IWGP title versus Minoru Suzuki. Minoru Suzuki has kind of been a traveller, kind of free agent guy, going around various promotions over the last few years. He does a lot of stuff in pro wrestling, though, but has appeared on other shows, All Japan, New Japan, other Japanese independent shows, and even a couple of shows in America a couple of years ago. He did a small tour in America. Minoru Suzuki, and I would probably say that Tanahashi will probably retain his title, hopefully. But this again is another possible match of the night candidate. Again, that's the 4th New Japan Journey of the 4th Wrestle Kingdom Tokyo Dome shows. That's a really solid lineup from what I've got the card in front of me. It really is a fantastic lineup. Some of the best talent in wrestling worldwide. Obviously, you have David Richards, who's making great inroads in Japanese wrestling. Rocky Romero, formerly of Black Tiger. Prince Devitt, who is very well respected in Japan nowadays. His talent has brought him to a tremendous success in Japanese wrestling. He's a former IWGP Junior Heavyweight and Junior Heavyweight champion, and former multiple time Junior Heavyweight Tag Team champion. Then obviously you've got the usual guys expected: Jushin Thunder Liger, Tiger Mask. You have guys like Taka Michinoku, Atlantis, Valiente, Yoshihashi, Yuji Nagata, Wataru Inoue. You've got guys like MVP, Shelton Benjamin, Tanaka, Satoru Tanaka, Giant Bernard, Carl Anderson, Hiroki Goto, Togi Makabe, Nakamura, Yano, Shiyosaki, Marufuji, Kaiji Muto. You have a lot of these guys. There is not a dodgy or even potentially bad worker amongst them. They're all veterans, or at least Valiente is getting their Mascara Dorada is very much a veteran nowadays. A really good card, a really solid card, and again, New Japan seem to be going very much with the brawl, very physical, possible hardcore weapons match style on their Tokyo Dome show. So a very good show, possible. Like I said, really great lineup on all of those matches. It looks like it'll be a really good show. It would be great to when people put it on YouTube to watch that event. It really does look like it will be a fantastic event. Well, last man look at New Japan's Tokyo Dome show for next year. Well, in 2 weeks. It's amazing we are at the end of 2011 already. I may put up one more video this year, maybe tomorrow or Tuesday, just talking about some of the talents we've seen over the last 25 years. We really have been spoiled, and I'll run through, because we really are starting to get into a new generation of wrestlers, with the Wade Barretts, the Sheamuses, Drew McIntyre, so on. So many Justin Gabriels coming through, even in Japan, like Valiente, Brilliante. A lot of the younger guys are coming through now. So I may look at some of the talent. We really have been spoiled with the wrestling talent we've seen over the last 25 years. So I'll post one more video, but Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everybody. Again, my next video, talking about the talent level of superstars over the last 25 years, will definitely be my last video of 2011. So Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to everybody, and we'll certainly after my next video see you all in 2012. I hope you enjoy your all your celebrations. If you're celebrating Christmas, if you're different religion, if you're not celebrating Hanukkah or whatever it is you celebrate, I hope you enjoy it. Hope those who do get good presents, and I'll see you possibly in the new year.